more, $99.99 per month or $1,000 per year. Includes everything in the real time, with unlimited access to the historical suite of tools. Of course, we talked available in RadioActive Trading and on PowerOptions, and the store in PowerOptions is the blueprint. That is the full guidebook for Kurt's methodology, what he looks for when he's entering in a position, why he's setting them up this way, and the full SIGA models and descriptions of all 10 income methods. Kurt has also recorded recently several 2 to 2.5 hour CDs that go into specifics of the certain income methods and certain ideas of radioactive trading. There's a combining income method CD. Profit with puts just discusses income methods 3 and 4. The money nets on 5 and 6. The foundations of radioactive trading, which is sort of the first couple of chapters in the blueprint. Each video CD is $89. We also did one recently on income methods, the beginnings, just focusing on income methods number 1, selling the call, and income method number 2, managing the call as well. All right, well, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at any time to support@powerup.com. Or if you have questions for Kurt about his methodology, you can send it to kurt@radioactivetrading.com or support@radioactivetrading.com. And you can feel free to call me during market hours. The toll-free number if you live inside the continental U.S. is 877-992-7971. Or if you live outside the continental U.S., you can reach us at 302-992-7971. All right, Barry just brought up a great question. We talked a little bit about it earlier when Mary asked about the archive presentation. Barry wants to know, are there any manuals for reference? A lot of stuff here. Well, the manual for the radioactive trading methodology, of course, is the blueprint. But let's go back to the PowerOptions suite of tools here. I'll just open up the Smart Search. And let's go back to the main Married Put Home menu. And here on the main Home menu, what you'd want to look for, if you scroll down to the bottom into the Married Put Learning Center, down at the very bottom, we do have a user guide for just the married puts for radioactive trading. I guess this links you to the PDF document. If you want to, Barry sent me an email, and I can also we also send out a printed copy of that for free with the blueprints using the PowerOption tools just for the married puts. In addition to that, as we went earlier, when you first log on to your trial account, when you first access your account, log in if you're a subscriber or a trial member, from the main Home tab, you want to click on Learning Center. And here you have some links, just the quick start guide for PowerOptions and the full user guide. This isn't strategy specific, but it's the full user guide, excuse me, for PowerOptions. That's a PDF document you can access here. Of course, you can, as a trial member, a subscriber, you can also sign up for a free coaching session. That's essentially a 35 to 45-minute phone conversation with either myself or Ernie. And you can also link to the webinars. Again, there's just a link there that shows you the available upcoming webinars. Tomorrow at 12 noon, Kurt and I will be hosting another radioactive trading presentation. In the archives over here on the right, the PowerOptions Tools Archive. In the radioactive trading archive, as I mentioned, today's presentation is probably going to replace the PowerOptions for radioactive traders from 6/10/2010. But you have some other discussions here as well. And in the PowerOptions Tools Archive, there's an Intro to PO and Covered Call Focus, an Introduction to PowerOptions from March 17th, and some other information as well. So there are manuals that you can access, Barry, from the main Married Put Home tab. In the Learning Center section, you can request that you can download the PDF version of the Married Put User Guide, or you can send me an email if you wanted a printed one sent to you. And you can also view the archives here, the previously recorded archives in the Learning Center. And again, this is where this presentation will be, probably on Friday morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still going to stay online for a couple more minutes. If you have any other questions, please send them over to me. I want to thank you all for staying with me for the full hour presentation and a little bit beyond. I hope you all got a lot of useful information out of this. I know there's a lot there, Barry, and I appreciate you writing in so I could remember to show where that Married Put user guy is. But if you follow along with the webinars, you join me for some of the other presentations, and you go through those manuals, I think you'll get it down. Okay, Nathan wanted to know, is there a summary somewhere that details Kurt's closed trades over the last couple of years? The full details of the closed trades, Nathan, are only available to Fission subscribers. If you subscribe to Fission at RadioActiveTrading.com. Let me just navigate over there very quickly. Let me select a new tab here. There we go. So go to RadioActiveTrading.com. If you click on the products menu, for example, and there's a description there of his Fission subscription. Track records, I'm sorry, Nathan, that just escaped me. If you click on track record, you can review some of the details of his gain and loss over the past few years since he started tracking or started trading the Fission portfolio. But the full listed trades of what he did, this just gives you a basic breakdown. He had 109 total positions. He's lost more often than he's won. Now, he has 60 losing positions, or 55%, 149 times. Average gain is 7.6 when he's right. Average loss is 4% when he's wrong. And it shows you here a basic range using the trade simulator tool that over that time horizon, a $10,000 account over 100 trades could grow from $10,000 to about $18,000, even being right more often than wrong. But he only shows the specifics of his Fission trades to the Fission subscribers, Nathan. Okay, let's see here what are the questions. Okay, I think those were all the questions. And of course, the products menu I mentioned, this is where you can access the blueprint and the various CDs. Here's the income methods beginnings, the most recent one that was done last month. Coming up on October 2nd, I believe, we're doing another one of these paid online web seminars, I should say. It will be on Advanced Income Methods 7, 8, and 9. I think that'll be coming up on October 2nd, but I'm not positive if the date is set in stone. So just a little forewarning there, or pre-warning, or whatever we want to say. Yeah, if you want, one of the ways that you can access, if you want to sign up for a 14-day free trial, if you go into the Resources tab on Radioactive Trading, you have a few free 2-week trial to PowerOptions. You can click on that. And also, of course, the trade simulator tool. If you want to run simulations based on your expected target and loss limits, probability of gain or loss. Okay, this is an important question that came in from Hal. Hal wants to know, does the professional PowerOptions subscription at $99 a month include the Fission membership? No, Hal, it does not. There are actually two completely separate subscriptions. Fission is on Radioactive Trading, where you can follow over Kurt's shoulder. If you purchase the blueprint, you can get your first month of Fission for only $10, but the PowerOptions subscription is completely separate from that. What we've found in the past is that investors who purchase the blueprint will take that first month of Fission for $10 and follow over Kurt's shoulder for a month or so after that at the regular price, the regular Fission subscription of $69, and then they'll eventually gravitate over to using PowerOptions to implement the radioactive trading methodology themselves. So after they've learned and watched what Kurt does, they'll move from Fission to PowerOptions and use the tools to identify their own RPMs and evaluate their own income methods. But the $99 professional level of service on PowerOptions does not include the Fission subscription.